Hello, welcome back to Memory Space. This is Folk speaking. Alright, so now we have some words. Some words that share a root dynym and variance dyness, meaning power, or to have power or lordship. And we have some suffixes that are combined with the root to form these words. And they are labeled with either CFR levels or the Journal Academy levels. Namely, the elementary level, middle school level, high school level, college level, and post-college level. Alright, so as usual, let's dive into the root itself. So we have the root dynym. The root dynym, followed by is, which is a variant of us. Is as a noun suffix in this case. Noun suffix meaning somebody or something. So we have the root dynym meaning force or power. And we have the variant of dynam, which is dyness, from medieval Latin with a dyness, followed by d, which is d, or it, t or it, or simply e, meaning state, condition, or quality. And lastly, we have r. The noun suffix r is a variant of us. Again, us and is a noun suffix in this case, meaning somebody or something. So, dyness has a variant of dynam. It means power, lordship, sovereignty, or ruler, chief, to have power. Alright, so we have the building block, dynam or dynast, meaning power or to have power or lordship. That's gonna help us to unlock the meaning of many words. Alright, so what's the first word we're gonna study today? First word is dynamic. Let me change the color. Dynamic. Alright, first word, dynamic. The y-e-i, the third sound of y-e-i-e. Dynamic. Dynamic. So we have the phonogram that says y, e, I, e. And it's the third sound of y, e, I, e. And we have the phonogram that says r, a-r, a-r, the broad sound of a short, long broad sound, a-r. And it's the second sound of a-r. And we have the phonogram that says e, I, e, y, e, I, e, I, e, y. And in this case, it's the first sound of e, I, e, y. The first sound of e, I, e, y. And we also have the phonogram that says k, s. And it's the first sound of kus or kus. Kus. The first sound of kus. So this one is this guy. Alright, so dynamic. Dynamic, we have the root, dynam. Followed by dynam. In this case, it means to have power. And we have it as an adjective suffix, meaning relating to something. To something. As an adjective suffix. So dynamic literally means what? It means relating to what? Relating to somebody or something. Having power. That's it. Having power. Having power. So for example, to describe a person, we could use dynamic to describe a person. So we could say a dynamic person. A dynamic person. So when we say a dynamic person, this is someone who is very clever. And we could also say a dynamic process to describe something. A dynamic process. So it describes the process having the momentum to move forward. So having the power momentum to move forward. It's a dynamic process. So the antonym of dynamic is static. So we have the antonym of dynamic, which is static. And let me write down static. Static. It's an adjective. So we have the root. Remember the state. Static. We have the root. The root state, meaning stand. Stand in the fixed. Stand still. Stand still. It is a fixed position. Followed by ik. The adjective suffix ik, meaning relating to something. Relating to something. Ik. So static means relating to something standing still, or relating to a fixed position, something not move at all is static. Something doesn't move at all is static. All right, so we have dynamic and static. The next word is dynamics. Dynamic. So we have the third sound for E-I-E, dynamic. Dynamics. Dynamics. The first sound of S, so dynamics. Alright, again we have the root. The root dynam, meaning power, or to have power or lordship. Power. And we have the noun suffix. The noun suffix x, meaning the set or the body of knowledge. The body of knowledge. The body of knowledge or principles. Of something. So dynamics literally means what? It means the body the body of principles. Say the body of principles or knowledge relating to power. Relating to or pertaining to power. Relating to power. Right, dynamics. So next word. Next word we have dynamo. 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 Again, the third sound of year E-I-E. Dynamo. We have the first schwa sound of a sound. The first schwa sound, a sound. Dynamo. The second sound of A-O-U, dynamo. So we have two schwa sound, a sound, and E sound is the first schwa sound, a sound. The lazy vowel sound, the first lazy vowel sound, a sound. And we have the phonogram. Let's say A-O-U, A-O-U. It's the second sound, let's say O sound of A-O-U, so dynamo. Dynamo. And again, we have dynamo. Dynamo. So dynamo. Dynamo is for the short form of dynamo electric machine. So dynamo. The short form of dynamo electric. So we have the root dynam, meaning power or to have power. So power or to have power. And O is a connecting vowel, followed by electric. Electric. So we have dynamo electric machine. Dynamo electric machine is a type of machine that can transfer some form of energy into electricity. So dynamo. We have two. First one would be a machine. A machine that can transform some type, some form of power into electricity. And dynamo we also use as a noun to mean a dynamic person. Dynamic person. So you describe something. It means a machine that can transform some form or some type of power into electricity. And it also used to describe a person. So dynamo also means a dynamic person. Alright, next word, dynamite. Dynamite. We have dynamite. 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 And again, we have dynam, meaning power, or to have power. Lastly, we have the noun suffix height. Height. Basically, it has three meanings. It could mean a member, or supporter, a member or supporter of a group. Or it could also mean a mineral fossil. Mineral or fossil. And it could also mean the chemical compound. Chemical compound. And in this case, it means the chemical compound. So dynamite literally means the chemical compound, some type of chemical compound having power to explode an object. That's it, dynamite. So the chemical compound the chemical compound that has this power to explode something. Explode something. To explode something. Somebody or something. Alright, dynamite. Alright, next. Next we have dynamite. Same pronunciation but used as a verb. Dynamite. Dynamite. Right, dynamite. And we have again the root dynam. Dynam. Meaning power or to have power. And we have height. And now suffix height. So just as before, it has three meanings, three meanings. So member, a member, or supporter. Of a group. Mineral fossil or fossil, or it also means a chemical compound. Alright, so dynamite as a verb, it means what? It means to explode something. To explode something. Yeah, to explode something by the chemical compound which has the power. So to explode something by a chemical compound. By a chemical compound, and now we know is called dynamite. So to explode something by dynamite. By dynamite. Yeah, it's more precise and clear. To explode something by dynamite. Alright, so for example, let's say a troop had dynamited all passages to the city center. Right, the troop had dynamited all passages to the city center. Next, we have dynasty. Dynasty. We have dynasty. Dynasty. For example, E-I-E, dynasty. And we have the root dynasty. Meaning to have power or lordship. Lordship. Lastly, we have the use a variant of IT or simply E in a state, condition, or quality. Right, state, condition, or quality. Alright, so dynasty literally means what? It means the state having lordship. That's it. The state or condition having lordship. The state having lordship. So for example, we could say Tang Dynasty. Tang Dynasty. Alright, next we have Next we have dynastic. 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 And again we have the root dynast, meaning to have power or lordship. Lordship. And we have adjective suffix "ic," is a variant of "ic" or "artic," meaning relating to something. To something. An adjective suffix. Alright, so dynastic literally means what? It means relating to somebody having lordship. That's it. Relating to somebody having lordship. Alright, relating to somebody. Having lordship. Lordship. Alright, dynastic. So relating to somebody having lordship. For example, let's say dynastic Egyptian dynastic symbol. Egyptian dynastic symbol. All right. So in the next section, we're gonna study some words. Some words that share the root fork and its variant fort, meaning strong. All right. So see you in the next video. Let's move on.